go by the name Chax, your main man in this business, of course.
Me, Sumaina, thank you so much for taking the time to watch us on Kwa Counter. Yes.
And I think so far so good. So this week on Kwa Counter, we so Mwalimu Rachel did post something on Twitter because I follow her.
She's my girl. Hi, how you doing?
Shout out to Mwalimu Rachel.
Yes.
So she posted an article on her blog, and apparently when we were having a discussion off the camera, your understanding of whatever she posted was quite different from my understanding of the whole thing.
Yes.
Because for me, according to what I understood from the article is that all the people in the game, let's say all the people in the showbiz industry, and in this case, she was directly speaking about Jalango and Jeff Koinange. They have a new show on radio. It's on Hot 96.
Yes,
they do the breakfast show.
6 to 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she felt some type of way about it because she did not understand why are we having these old people who are coming into new platforms, yet we have so many youths who are trying to get into this sport but they don't have that chance. Like, why is the media just rotating old folks in the industry?
Recycling,
why can't
that's the word she used. She said
recycling. Like, why can't we have a fresh breath of air in the media industry? Why do we need to keep repeating the same old folks? And according to you, your understanding was
I feel she was right because how many voiceovers or voice tests are in all these media houses? Because when you want to maybe work for a particular media house, maybe on radio to be specific, you're told you send a demo, right? That's what happens. Maybe a portfolio of yourself and everything else. How many of those voice box are in this particular media houses? So many, and it's unfortunate that these guys don't even take the time, maybe even to listen to any of them.
But do you agree with me that they also receive a lot of voice pops that are trash? Like, absolutely, you know, guys who believe they can actually do this and they can't actually do it.
Yes.
So I'm a strong believer in opportunity comes to those who create it. I don't think that as young people we need the old people to either retire or give us that room for us to practice whatever we are doing, especially in 2017. I mean, look at us. We didn't wait for KTN, I'm a citizen, to do Kwa Counter.
Yes.
We have YouTube.
But
like, eventually,
again, no, Chaxi, wait.
All right.
Like the greatest people that we have. Like, let us not even go really far from this. Like Caroline Motoko, why did she have to quit radio?
I don't know.
I think she needed to like expand, like do bigger things. She's doing great on YouTube. Yes.
Because so, I talk about Sana, because now this is a conversation I've had with Sana.
Yes.
And on why exactly she quit Nation Media Group,
and
why there were all that African Sana Faye.
Yes.
She was on radio before.
Yes.
Because according to her, I mean, you get mainstream media, and guys need to understand this. Mainstream media is so fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yes.
So you get to this radio station, and now you're told now the station is trying to take this angle in terms of production and whatever we say and do.
Yes.
So you can't talk about ABCD.
Yes.
But in real sense, a person like me, I'm so raw. Like, I just wanna address a few things here and there.
Yes.
So if I get to a station and now I can't talk about ABCD, then what am I doing there? Let me do my own thing on SoundCloud.
Again,
YouTube.
it's not everybody who embraces what you're saying.
Yeah, but at the same time, why can't a guy like Jeff?
Yes.
At maybe say he's close, I think he's between 50 and 60 years old,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So why can't Jeff do radio at 60 years old?
Because I feel he has already experienced this industry for enough time. Like,
so he needs to go.
He needs to find something bigger than still rotating in the same place, to give space for those
I don't think so.
And those demos that are in
I don't think we need space.
Houses.
Then I'll ask you the same question.
Yes.
So these guys who are complaining that the industry is dominated by the older people,
yes,
what are they doing to get to these places? What are they doing? Are they just sending demos to the radio stations? Everybody's busy. Like, why would I be in a radio station listening to demos when I'm supposed to be producing shows, when I'm supposed to be looking for fresh content?
They should try then to mentor these young people who are trying to really do media.
Great point. So the point is, what Mwalimu Rachel should have said is, now what is lacking in the industry is, one, mentorship, and then two, we don't have a transition. Like the same thing that affected our music industry. When we had like nameless who are a big thing, and I always say this, the thing that I hold the most against the likes of Nameless those days is that who did they put on?
Nobody.
So we have two different industries. We have this industry of guys who are not struggling because they're already established.
Yes.
But why are they established?
They're still called for gigs till date. They're still called for ambassador jobs, and yet they were shining like years ago. What about these people who are really trying to come up?
Then why do we have an industry that is struggling to come up? Because there was not that transition. You know the way I'd use Cash Money, Young Money an example.
Yes.
Like because of Cash Money, we have Lil Wayne as big as he is. That was that
Because
transition.
of Dr. Dre, we have Kendrick Lamar
and all these guys. You get
True,
which lacks in this industry.
Yes.
So that is the thing that is lacking. But that the old people need to give room. That's not true. Because the thing is, me I wanna do stuff till maybe when I'm 80. So if you want me now to stop doing my things because there's someone who's young and popping, I'm gonna mentor this somebody to get somewhere. But I'm not gonna leave my spot. Like I won't stop doing whatever I wanna do. Me I wanna be 21 when I'm 60.
Yes.
So don't make me get to 60 and make me feel like I'm 60, even though I'll be 60. You get? So my thing is, opportunity comes to those who create it. If you're a young person and you wanna do something, ask yourself, what exactly are you doing towards achieving this? What else can I do? Like what avenues can I use to get to mainstream whatever I want to get? Instead of being there tunasema now I'm waiting for Caroline Mutoko to retire, ndo hiyo job kiss itakuwa na msee. Mimi kani kiss nitachukua msee kutoka Ghetto Radio mwenye maybe nina feel ni mnoma. Why already akona fan base, akuji ku start from zero. So automatically I'm guaranteed nita get safe. Two, I'm not going to spend much money to training them. They already have a hang of the job. So these are the reasons why that is happening. But I'd say this, we have technology, we have the internet. As young people, the moment we do something called synergy, the moment we realize that we can do our own show on YouTube and even refuse to offers from mainstream television, and it will be popping, we can still get corporates on, we can still do our thing. The moment we start taking advantage of that, we'll now start complaining with it.
And please, you guys, for the Jets and for the Kinashafis and everyone else, make sure that by the time you leave or by the time you retire to the things that you want to do, mentor. Make someone better. Make someone better than who you are.
So and lastly, I think not everyone is the same.
Yes.
I could mentor somebody.
Yes.
And maybe whether you're not exactly in that position.
Yes.
Or maybe it's gonna different to ideas and like we have different objectives why we're doing this media thing. Some of them are just naturally talented. They found themselves there.
Yes.
They do it for the money.
Yes.
Some of them are passionate about the industry.
Yes.
So whatever it takes, it's good to mentor young people. Like we need mentorship.
True story.
Kinda. We have 3 smashing hot videos that you guys need to be checking out on YouTube. Victoria Kimani is back. I mean, this girl can sing.
This girl.
And this girl
is terrible on stage.
She's terrible on stage, but she can sing. Her sex appeal is amazing. Like me, I would watch her song. Na inaisha ndo na realize facts. Just kidding, ngoma inasema nini? I've been watching Vicky. She has a new video out. It's called Fate. Go check it out.
Crazy.
And then which other?
But maybe she has improved. She's really improved her skills on stage. Big props.
But she looks beautiful. That's all I can say.
Nice.
But I know she has insecurity issues for sure. Topic for another day.
Sawa. And number 2, we have Nairobi Yangu by Gilad.
Yeah, our African Mzungu.
Yeah,
you know Gilad speaks better Swahili than you do.
Ouch. And number 3.
Then the last hot video that we have is Chalia Ghetto by Calligraph Jones. He features a guy from Wasafi. His name is Revani. And the interesting thing about this video is it was directed by Mr. Toa Tint himself.
Really?
Yes, he did direct the video.
Wow.
So I thought it was just those things you write on the video. I met him Juicy, and he actually did direct the video.
Wow, nice.
So go check it out. Revani actually killed the hook. Calligraph, listen, tell me if he murdered it.
No, he's killed. Literally. He's killed, like, he's shot.
So those are the hot new videos. Go check them out, support what is Kenyan. Be sure to criticize if you feel anything is not up in those videos, right?
Say it.
Yeah, and tell me what you think about Victoria Kimani. I think she looks hot.
I think makeup is doing doing some amazing
Even
job.
without makeup, she still looks hot.
So So there's this new song by Willy Paul called Digiri, D-I-G-I-R-I.
Okay.
It's a brand new track that he dropped, and it's supposed to have, I think the video is already out. But now the tricky part is, I totally believe that I'm your song to have Move Awards.
So personally, I haven't listened to the song. I haven't watched the video. But but this thing I'll say about Willy Paul, I feel like Willy Paul is really talented.
Yes.
Except for the fact that I realize when he sings about God, people don't pay attention, which is true. So yeah, he finds a way of singing about different things. You know, getting a lane up wavy. He'll just do something outrageous to be in the news. So end of the day, showbiz, he knows it as much as it's gospel. I mean, it's what puts food on his table, you know. So he realized that he is style ingine haiwork, but I think he's really gifted. Like say, huwezi compare Willy Paul to Bahati. Let's just face it, the fact.
True story.
Huwezi compare a guy who's really talented to a guy who rides on starter pack. So, but it's interesting. It's interesting how he's finally taking shots at a few things that he feels are relevant in the industry. Not just like Groove Awards, because awards are fucked up. You know.
I don't agree with the fact that alitolewa Groove Awards.
Na pia by the fact anasema ni ukweli, like anyway, see Joho had a D and he's still a governor. So ni ukweli, man. You know.
Anyway, dope track Willy Paul. The producer did a good job. The beats are seriously lit.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna watch the video.
It's your homework assignment. Kora Festival happened just the other day with Diamond being on stage.
The headliner.
Yeah, and Leband.
Actually, so thing is, what stood them out the most for me is how Diamond came and stole the show. Because I didn't personally attend, but I did attend via social media, stories, Instagram, nini. And then of course I read what guys had to say about Koroga, and apparently Diamond performed for like 3 hours.
What? Okay.
Like he performed almost all his records. But I did watch his interview with Larry on the Trend. I can say that guy is brilliant.
And as I was just saying, I didn't finish listening or watching that video on YouTube.
It has over 200,000 views already.
It's a good thing, but for me, I felt the interview first began with a lot of blabber, a lot of drama about
what kind of drama?
Which, like, that part where he's asked about his children. Unaweza taka watoto wako wakuwe wasanii. Then he's like, hapana, kijana anaweza kuwa msanii lakini msichana hatistaki ataongozwe sana.
But it's him if it's real.
For me, I felt the first part of that interview was just too much.
So thing about me is I don't think it's ever too much. If you're dope, you're dope. Never fear to say you're dope. Umsakisema ni mnoma. Like tukubali msakisema ni mnoma, and it should not look boastful. If it's a fact, ni a fact. You know, like anajua he's made it and he's not afraid to say it.
So me.
But he dropped so many hints that
yes.
he schooled Kenyan artists.
Wow.
He did school Kenyan artists.
Wow.
So go check it out. Let me know what you think. But again, another thing is, what exactly is Koroga?
It's a copycat of Blankets and White.
If you ask me what Koroga is just a copy paste of Blankets and Wine, you know. So they have the muscle, they have the money. They decide, let's do another Blankets and Wine, call it Koroga. Always get a huge artist, make sure you sell out tickets. But it's good for the game. I mean, if you can't match competition, then you get kicked out. Then another event that happened was
Damian Marley on it was Carnival ground.
It was at Carnival, yeah. So Damian Marley, the highlight for Damian Marley was Chikolawi. So this guy apparently he was denied to take a selfie, and I don't know why people don't understand that it's never a privilege to take a selfie with a celebrity. Always ask. Ndo Diamond, ndo yo sijui, okay, hata tuseme. Ndo yo taxi. I mean, it's only clashes to come say, hey, dude, I'm a biggest fan, can we take a selfie? Yes. You know? And if I say no, respect it. It's me, end of the day, you know. Yes. Like, we should not feel like now because these guys are here, you find yourself in a location with somebody, that you're now entitled to have a selfie just because you're a fan.
What if it was just strategy for the buzz?
For the buzz. Did Damian Marley need the buzz really? When they'd sold out tickets due and...
Sold out and carnival grounds were packed.
Yes. So
and shout out to all those people who are the strategists for the event, because the event was just before Madaraka Day. So
it was a good day. Also walijua watalewa mpaka asubuhi, then go home and sleep.
The following day,
nice strategy. Yes, and then I'm told Damien killed the show.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. Let's have all these guys. It's good to learn from whatever they're doing. I hope it helps us to grow instead of just having them here. Guys are spending money and then eventually there's no end result.
Yeah.
But I mean, shout out to everybody who attended. I hear you killed it. Wanati wote was jobless.
So for next week, we'll also just talk about the many events which will be taking place.
Okay.
Keep it kwa counter. Yes.
This Kora Counter episode has been hosted by Lebon. Lebon is a joint in South Bay. You can check it out. I know our videographers got amazing cutaways of this place. So this is what Lebon offers. They have amazing food. So if you come in South Bay and you're looking for somewhere you can eat in South Bay, you need to make your way here. Amazing place. They have a wide variety of choices for you to choose from. And then their bar is amazing. So these guys sell almost any other drink you wanna have. So when you're looking for a couple of, just a chilled out place that you need to catch a drink or two, this is the place. And then wase wanapenda kuchukua watu, kuna rooms that are available here. So if you have a kamami that you've been wanting to search for a long time.
Anyway, here's the thing. Jana, here's the thing. If you want us to drop by to your local, like say tuko South B, maybe next week tutakuwa Kayole, maybe wiki nyingine tutakuwa Halingam. Yeah, you just your hood ama place tu unaweza taka to come to promo tuonyeshe penye una getting drinks then unatembea home. Here's the thing. Hit us up hapo chini kwa comments. Tell us what's your plan.
Where exactly you are,
yes,
what the name of the outlet is. And if you have contacts, the better, because now we just get contact these guys and we'll come to your local
to chill.
Mimi nimetamani kuvuta hizi majani watu wa Sri Lanka. Watu wa Meru, man, hit us up. Ukisha make it
please, sitwambie. Nilichoka ni hadi nika sawa. Hiyo pateni nasikia hata ni noma.
So Tanzania, see, and of course the beautiful she.
It's not she. It's Sumaina. Thank you so much for tuanze. It's not she.
She ni artist, okay. Sawa.